Hey gorgeous star sign, welcome to this round of November love readings. Hope you guys have been enjoying November, wishing you all the best. So if you've been following my channel, you know the love readings always change, they're always shifting. I can't tell you why, it's just what happens. So I have a brand new format, so we're going to pull some oracle cards from the Journey of Love deck, and then we're going to clarify them with some tarot, and then kind of get a final mystical moments oracle just to kind of sum everything up. This round has been interesting. I filmed a few of them so far. They're really focusing on relationships and not always romantic ones. So a lot of this also has to do with just the relationship with yourself. So we're coming out of, I'm filming this on the 19th. Well, I filmed a couple, but today is the 19th. Mars just moved into Scorpio. Mercury is finally going direct this week. So lots of fun things going on. And then Venus is going to be conjunct Jupiter, I think on Sunday during this weekend. So lots of really good things affecting our relationships, especially romantic ones, and how we're connecting to other people in an emotional way. So lots of cool things. This reading really seems to be focusing on how our relationships are shifting and what role we play in it and how we need to adjust and act accordingly. So I can't wait for you to see your readings. I hope you enjoyed them. If you do, please give the video a like and subscribe if you're not already part of our family here. I forgot to mention this in some of the videos, which is why I'm doing it now versus at the end, because some of you will miss it. But yes, and again, if you ever want to connect with me, share anything with me, ask me a question, please feel free. Hit me up in the comment section below. You can also follow me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot and DM me there. Some of you would rather chat there than in the comment section, so it's fine. However you feel comfortable doing that, I'm super happy to engage with you guys. Without further ado, let's get into your reading. See you in a sec. Hey Virgo! Welcome to your November Love Tarot reading. This is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Alright, without any further ado, let's get into your reading. Okay, so slightly different format here. No, we're not going to take these. Do I want to take these? I actually kind of do want to take these. Yeah, we're going to take them. Ugh. Are we taking these? We're not taking this one. Okay. I'm like, I tell you, this round, they have been interesting. These cards they can't wait to jump out. I will say I am filming this on the 20th, so Mercury went direct. So clarity is going to get better. All stoked for it. I hope you guys survived it. Beautiful. First card out. Hello, the lovers. Goodness, could we have started a love reading any better? Hello. Eruption of Light. Cancer just got this card. I did the Cancer reading earlier. They also got Eruption of Light. And Guardian of the Soul family. They actually also got this card. So Virgos, if you have strong Cancer placements, or if you are dealing with a Cancer, whether it be romantic or not, even if you're thinking of a Cancer, it may be worth checking in on them or reaching out to them, or they may play a real significant part of your life or your relationships the next few weeks. All right, so lovers. Lovers makes me think you know this person already. So I don't necessarily think someone new is coming in. Not guaranteed, but honestly, I feel like you already know this person. You may honestly already have some type of relationship, whether it's romantic or not. Could be for some of you. But the Lover's card just makes me feel like there's already a bond. There's already a connection there. Eruption of Light, especially having the Guardian of the Soul family come out after. I almost want to say something is going to happen in this relationship that's going to trigger you in a beautiful way, because it's going to serve as a catalyst. It felt a little more impactful when I got this card in the Cancer reading, and I don't get the same vibe off of it. Does not mean that it means something different for you, but the fact that you both got this card, you may be part of the catalyst that triggers the transformation in Cancer if you end up watching the Cancer video. And in the same time, something happens in you as well, where you utilize your power, you utilize your strengths for good, and it forces you to kind of show up and level up and be bold and be brave. Because I feel like with this card coming out, you serve as a big guardian. You serve to make the person you're dealing with, your lover, possibly a Cancer again, but the person that we're talking about in this relationship, you serve as a protector of some sort. And we're going to clarify these cards with some tarot in just a sec, so we'll find out a little bit more about that. But it does feel that you use your strengths to serve as a protector for this person. Why? Let's find out. Alright, Spirit, can we clarify these oracle cards, please? You know, I can't. I don't know why that card keeps jumping up. We're going to take it. I don't know why I flipped those over face up, but alright. Let's see who came to this party early. Goodness! Oh, alright. So, lovers. Right up front with the King of Fire. Passionate, strong-willed, might be a little impulsive, charismatic. These may be words that really describe this person. Whoever this partner of yours is, may even be a fire sign. So it may not be the Cancer we talked about. Could be, but may not be. But definitely someone who shows these really fiery, motivated, and again, could be impulsive, but those really strong, assertive qualities. Beautiful. So I think more so this is describing the other person. And again, the fact that they're showing up as the king may actually mean that they tend to be the bold one. You know, especially if this is in a relationship, they may be the, you know, I don't want to say like the alpha, but you know, they may be the lead, the masculine, and again, has nothing to do with gender, so it could be a woman or a man, but they tend to serve as the masculine, you know, and maybe you, and it would make sense, Virgo, you're an earth sign, you know, that is a feminine aspect, and again, so ignore the gender. So they may be the leader, the strong one in the relationship, but I feel like with this eruption of light being clarified by the 10 of Wands, there is some type of completion here, and there's some type of release. You know, I almost want to say, granted, it's kind of funny, because I feel like if they were like, let's call them the breadwinner, so to speak, not necessarily true, but I'm just giving them that persona, you know, you would think the burden, because the 10 of Wands is about releasing burdens, you would think the burden would be on them. But I do almost wonder if you have been holding back, or if you have been playing a different role than maybe what you want, or what, you know, your plan was. And that may be consciously, like maybe you're like, okay, let me take a back seat while you finish school, once you're done it's my turn, you know, like it could be something like that. So I'm not trying to say this person forced you into the back seat, but you've been carrying around something for a while that just, you know, you can't be anymore. And it's funny that this card pictures, like, I mean, I know they're like underwater vents, but aren't they like little volcanoes? And this card is clarifying the eruption of light, which has a big old massive volcano in it. It's kind of like you finally, like, you blow, you get to release. And again, I don't feel like this is, it's not an attack. You're not blowing because you're like fed up. Some of you might, so it may be something that you just kind of want to be aware of. Sorry, that guy was sliding away from me. So maybe something you just want to keep an eye on. But it doesn't feel like an attack, and it doesn't feel like it's done out of anger. It's just, it's time. It's time to release. It's time to express. And again, with that, clarifying the guardian of the soul family, you have the Ace of Wands. Passion, desire, motivation, action. Action. And again, I almost wonder if the roles kind of switch, right? Because now you're stepping up as the guardian. Where, you know, where the king was, you know, I'm king of the castle, I'm protecting my people. You know, I almost wonder if there's a shift, and I almost want to say it's quick. Like once you get to the point where you're ready to drop these sticks, like you drop those sticks. And I think the last, probably in a couple weeks from now, the last bit of this reading before you kind of move into this next phase is when this really, you kind of have this renewed vigor, or you kind of, you know, come out of this, you know, really utilizing your strengths, Virgo, and your power to serve a more dominant role in this pairing, in this relationship. And it does, especially with the Lovers card being first. It feels like this is a relationship. You already know this person, but I think for most of you, this is your boyfriend, this is your spouse, this is someone you've lived with for a long time. Like there is a solid connection here. And again, it's a partnership where they've been the dominant one, but now you're really stepping up to the plate, and you get to be just spectacular. Like this just feels like you're shining bright, you're being expressive, your passion is just overflowing, like you're doing exactly what you wanted to or needed to be doing. And I feel like you haven't been doing that for a while, for whatever reason. But that part is done. I almost want to say that maybe you've been doing something, oh, there we go. You've been doing something that maybe wasn't a forever. It wasn't like this is my end all be all and this is what I wanted to do. You've had a temporary position. I don't know why I said position. It even could be a job. You might have had to like relocate for work, or for some reason had to take a different job, or whatever it is. But it just it wasn't the right job. It wasn't fulfilling, or you thought it would be and it hasn't turned out to be that. Oops, sorry, I'm pointing at this. I think the time for kind of just settling and carrying this whatever it is around, done. Oh my God. And then even look, you got Miss Sunshine. So you can kind of see how there's two different worlds. There's this one hidden in the dark, and Miss Sunshine shining bright, which we talked about earlier again with this Ace of Wands. So it's kind of almost like, maybe you've been living in this, and it's not bad. Like that's still a pretty little palace to be living in, but it was in the dark. It wasn't the full expression. Now we're on this side. Now we're light. Look, you can see she's holding, she's holding balloons, right? Or she's, something's up there floating. It's a nice 180 for you. Oh, again, even, boom, light, dark, 180. So yeah, things are flipping, and you are the one that's out in front and shining and bold and getting recognized. Yeah, it's bright, like you are just shining, Virgo. This relationship, whatever's happening in this relationship that's shifting, it's shifting the balance, it's shifting the power, but it's giving you this opportunity to step up and to rise up and just express and be bold and be bright and do what you need to do and do what you want to do. Do what just gasses you up in the best possible way. And I almost want to, for some reason, I have to say this. It feels like something happens to this king that forces them to take a step back. I almost wonder if something happens that, it's kind of like a setback. I almost wonder if something comes in unexpectedly and catches them off guard, and it kind of throws a wrench in the plans, and then this person, while they're recovering, you need to show up, right? And you do, in a beautiful way. And I almost wonder if it's something that you kind of are hesitant to do. When this happens, you're like, oh God, now I have to show up, now I have to do what I need to do. Now I have to be the one in the front, or and I think you feel some of that responsibility kind of get placed on you. And I think at first you're like, oh, I don't know if I can do this. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to make this happen. But honestly, I think this is a test that you have everything you need to make it happen. You just haven't used these skills before, or haven't pushed this far before. But I think now that this urgency, this need that, you have to be the one to push. It has to be you. You just find this strength, and you find this fire inside of you that just puts you on a whole nother level. It feels really exciting. So yes, this is a love reading. Yes, we're talking about relationships. But this relationship, the core of it, whatever's happening now that's shifting it, it's really for your benefit. It's really thrusting you up. But I do think it's going to be a push. I don't think from getting here to here is going to be easy. You are going to have to put in some work. And again, you're a hardworking sign. Work doesn't scare you. You're not afraid of it. What's nice is that there's a reason. There's a cause here that really pushes you. And I think it pushes you further than you normally would go or you thought you were capable of going. Like it's this cause that you're championing that just, ooh, like you feel hot. Like you feel hot by the time you get here, Virgo. Like literally when I say you're on fire, you're on fire. Crazy. Ooh. All right, Virgo. I'm going to wrap up the reading here. Awesome reading. Tons of growth coming in for you. As Mercury is now moving direct, so as it continues to pick up speed, like, so are you. You're going to be pulling momentum. And again, it's that last little push, but you're going to get the strength, you're going to get the resolve to do it, because you're going to have to do it. There's going to be a need, a desperate need for you to push beyond that comes from within, and you're going to find it, baby. Isn't it funny how like they have these like little volcanic scenes, and it's kind of like, even here, it's like you start near the surface of the water, where it's kind of chill and easy. You get a little deeper here, where you're at like the ocean floor, where it's hot and you can feel magma coming up and it's steamy. And then you dig even deeper down to like the core, where all the heat is coming from. Isn't that crazy? Like, ooh, you are uncovering some power, Virgo. All right, my loves. Wishing you all the best. As always, thank you for supporting the channel, watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe to our channel. Join our little family. As always, I love hearing from you guys. I love connecting with you. If you want to let me know how this resonated, any questions for me, please feel free to hit me up in the comment section below. You can also DM me on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. And as always, thank you. Sending you love, wishing you the best. If you want to book a private reading with me, all that info will be in the description box. Until next time, take care, and I will see you in your next video. Bye, Virgo.